this all day. I was like,
So basically,
Is it on right now? I think it's on right now.
Oh.
Turn it up.
Yeah, it's,
We'll switch between you can.
No.
I can't read it, so you should turn it off.
Tá em português. Avisa a galera que tá acontecendo lá.
Hello everybody, I just play the best game here. Follow 76 dun, 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 and Xbox. Ok, we go play now, guys. Fala galera, olha só. Tô aqui, olha a TV que irada. Olha só. Eu vou jogar o Fallout 76 não, galera. Muito irado esse jogo. Vocês não estão entendendo. Quebrar tudo. Yeah. 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 Xbox, look. Bem eu. Ok.
Very nice.
go for it. You cross. I say you pull a rig out of that real quick.
Perfect.
You can take that.
So you can play in third person, where you can see yourself, or you can switch it over to. Do you prefer looking at it that way? Or
Where's my map? That.
you want the map?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you're here, and then the map is below. I've set a destination that is. See that? I don't know. It looks like the little robot from Wall-E looking thing right there. If you know what I mean, right there.
Okay.
So if you walk towards that, that's a set destination I've got you set to go to, so that you can go there and fight some ghouls and stuff like that. But if you want to give it a shot,
I would use gas.
it'll probably be easier to see if does the controls feel right to you. You got running down.
It was over a little bit.
The triggers is going to pull up your shotgun that you've got. You can talk to guys. Yep. I think we're going to have game audio when we start, so that you can hear what they're saying. There'll also be subtitles for text. It's really dark right now, also. So if you hold the beep, there you go. Now you have a flashlight on. It takes about a half hour.
Move it
or
over
so
that we go.
the day-night cycle. Turn around real quick. There's a guy on the tour around. There was a guy on the ground next to you, but maybe he disappeared. So, like, anytime you kill somebody, you can go up to them and you can loot their body. So if you press A, you'll be able to pick up the stuff. Hit B there.
Good, good. Everybody's good? All right, because all that's one.
That's it. Just the green button when you're on top of them. Just hit A, and that'll let you read the notes and see what they have. So then you can just take it by pressing A.
That's nice custom work right there.
And then you can pick up ammo. And looks like you can pick up a machete. And you just keep hitting that green button, and it'll pick up each item. There you go. Just do it again a couple times, and then it'll go away. Yep, and then you just keep going.
Yeah, nobody's going to be walking over there.
So,
They're good.
And you can just keep that little marker there, right there, as a point of interest to keep going towards. Oh, now you've got some little robots. So B is your like enormous Apple Watch that you have for a menu system, but you can use. You've got VATs going up, so keep moving closer. And
I'm a little behind. 2-0 move.
not up.
maybe come a little closer. Since you've got a shotgun, you might want to go a little closer to them. They won't do enough damage to be too much trouble for you. There you go.
Nice.
Nice. So then you got that, and he's dead. He's right up there.
Their eyes are creepy at night.
Damn it.
Got you.
It's not level?
The game's all about rebuilding, so you can take the resources from the world
So
and
camera two
eventually
feels
start
like
building
it's
your own
downhill or
settlement
something.
within West Virginia.
Camera 2 just
You ever been to
feels
West Virginia?
off.
Yeah, it's wild and wonderful.
Bubble is right. It just feels weird.
Oh yeah, you mean down on this end?
Feels
So
downhill.
yeah, you've picked up everything.
You wanna look
so
at
you
it?
can keep going.
And I'll adjust
The way
it?
This,
Can you
so
put
this is your
camera
whole
2
menu
online?
thing. Let me show you real quick.
Can you put camera 2 online, please?
When you pull it up, there's a whole lot of
Oh,
different things.
sorry.
So this is your guy, and then if you see here, see how there's like a tab at the top that's going between those.
So right now, plumb
Once you've
to
done
the
that,
table.
to go back and forth,
Cool.
you do this
I mean-
to see the other stuff. So like you have different outfits you can put on.
That's pretty plump to 1, 2,
Right now
3,
you
4,
have a
5.
shotgun,
1, 2,
but
3,
you
4.
also, we could
5.
switch you over to this pistol,
So that's plumb to the table.
and then you'll be able to do that.
And
This has
they-
more ammo to it, so
Our center.
keep that light on. It'll eventually become daytime,
All right, you can go back
and
to
it
the car.
won't look so dark.
How long they use last 30 minutes?
The day-
Come on, Dodgers, let's do this. Let's
the
go.
day cycle as the game currently plays. Since it's beta, things might break. If I ever say just like keep going, like if something's broken, it might just be that something's not working, and you just have to. Because today's the first day of anybody in the world to really like actively testing it. So, but yeah.
Just sometimes.
Like, so this might be in the bad.
If you just see me out, just on Facebook.
Do that. How much sense?
And yeah, the green button's always going to pick up things. You don't want to be in that because basically where you're at right now, you're putting any of your inventory inside that robot, and so that's all the stuff you've already earned. Play a Chinese officer, so yeah, just hit that. Yeah, these are your weapons, so you can get, like if you wanted machete, you could just go up to machete and hit that. Yep, now you've got that. The left trigger will aim down the sights, and then you shoot from there. This button here will set up like an automated targeting system that's called VATS. But depending on your comfort level with the game, it may or may not be useful to you. And do you prefer seeing your guy like that, or do you like it the other way where it's in first person? Yeah, you can kill that firefly.
At least all the enemies glow, right?
Yeah.
so considerate of them, so you can see them in the dark.
Oh boy.
And if you're ever just trying to figure out what to do next, you can always just follow that. Actually, you can, if you want to play a mouth guitar or a banjo, you can just go up and since you can play online, you can actually get the band back together and just
Wow.
yeah, and you'll actually get a bonus for playing instruments long enough. Our production director actually.
Yeah.
Close the shot
That's
of.
awesome.
Our production
Yeah, we
director likes
ship
to
in
take a
action.
tube
In
and
action.
just
No,
sit
you
there.
won't see it.
And
No, no,
then,
I can just
people
go by
are
you
like,
guys'
why is this guy
reaction.
playing a tuba in the middle of the street? And suddenly all the turrets that are hiding will gun down the people.
The first
that are
something
dying.
out of 7.
That's creative.
Yeah, and if you need the light at any point, it's just holding that red button for about 2 seconds. Once you tap that, and now hold it. There you go.
So, yeah, it's an acquired sport.
So there's going to be a point.
Oh yeah, some guns and some acid, I guess. Jump is the yellow button. Why, by the way? So you want to just jump over the fence or anything.
No, it'll be next to it. It'll go right here.
Okay, copy.
So
Hey, you'll cue me?
yeah, no, go into gameplay full and allow us to come
Yep.
in and
Yep.
Question for you. Is there any issue with me like having this anywhere, or no? Would you rather me just?
I'd rather you go off that if you can.
I just wrote because I always I guess.
I can write some stuff on my hand too.
Yeah, like hey Ethan. Is this some questions?
The one question.
They wanted to make sure I asked them, so I wrote it down.
Leave it on the floor, like right there. That's how
So you can sprint in that bottom corner. When that runs out, you won't be able to run as fast for a while, but then, as you can see, it just fills back up. Yeah, you can go that way. Here. Basically, anything you see, if you look up ahead, anywhere in the world you see, you can go to that location. It's our biggest map we've ever done for one of our open world games.
Your guy's fast.
Yeah.
Hustles.
He's just a little robot there. He's friendly at this point. Unless he's red, he's friendly. That doesn't mean you can't kill him if you'd like to. Yeah, he's a friend. Yeah.
Words to live by.
And actually, if you turn that way again, see that little white dot that shows up right there? That means another player in the world is somewhat nearby. So they don't know they're playing with you, but they're somewhere over there. But yeah, so see, that's a real player in the world. So this is the first time Fallout's able to play with other people. So he's in there. It looks like he's crafting a weapon. Yeah. Well,
Don't shoot me.
don't worry about him. He's a level 3, and actually you can't participate in player versus player until you're level 5, unless you turn off the pacifism.
Right.
But you are level 6, so if you decide you want to shoot people, you can go for it.
He like scared him with the gun and ran away so you could use it.
And so, basically, this is where you would craft different types of weapons using the resources you found in the world. As it currently stands, like in this case, you can't craft anything because you don't have enough plastic or lead or other crazy things to create that stuff. But as you play through the game and level up, you'll be able to do more of that.
Punching the cables.
You just hit the green button and you can back out.
So in about 5 minutes, if you're in here, you're in here. So there's no escape any other direction.
You set up the shot right here?
It's already gone.
Huh?
It's live. It's happening.
Okay, the shot looks good?
Yeah, he's on.
Okay.
He's on Facebook. He's on his live Instagram right now.
Oh, cool.
Last it's gonna be an hour 15 stream, so restrooms or whatever, you know. What you're doing.
Let's do this. All right. And you cue me on the tray?
It's ways in, so.
Okay.
Yeah, but that feels good, sort of like that.
Tá,
So
você
you
não
there's a horrible
cappuccino
layout
pra
there,
mim?
so just
We gotta close it
Oh.
enough in case you can't hear talking.
It's on. Nice
well,
shot.
Like, can we do that now? So it's sort of like,
Ooh, good shot.
Could be like that.
that's perfect.
Okay.
So you can pick up a fire axe, and you can use two-handed weapons. You can use single-handed weapons. You're probably pretty good with your fists, so you can do that. I don't think you can ever kick in the game, but you can role play it if you want to. Yeah. Once it's blank like that, that means you've grabbed everything they have, so you should be good to go. And if you look around, you might also see containers that have extra stuff you can pick up. I think there was one right behind you over there. That to the left, the box right there. See, now you can get a toothbrush and bottle, which sounds useful, but all the junk in the world is actually helpful because when you were at that
Those are my
crafting
jacks,
station,
dude.
that's where you find plastic. That's where you find glass and other things to be able to build.
Only inside the box.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
And you can loot bodies, containers, all sorts of things. You might even find stuff in toilets that's useful in the game.
Hey, Thomas, are you cool with this?
Henry, but yeah.
Oh, see, there you go. You've been Thomas all day. That's your name.
I didn't hear you before.
How's that? Right here?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
But you probably still don't have
Maybe
enough
hands?
resources
Yeah, that's
to
fine.
actually
You good?
do anything.
It's really dark under here.
Oh, so
Okay,
you
so you
can
don't see
build you could build the gun, the syringe right now, but maybe we save that for a little bit from now. So you can go ahead and just cancel out hitting the B button, and we'll just keep going towards that destination we talked about.
Image
That now hit the green one.
that yellow wire's just popped
Yeah,
up.
there you go.
Take that.
And hey, it's daytime.
Way easier to see.
You can pull it your way.
It's gonna work?
Yeah, you can pull it.
Oh, pull it.
Pull it. It's just taped.
Oh,
Yeah, because we have this blocking it now.
alright. Is that good as the other shot?
Yeah.
Eric, your ear is good.
Everybody's phones are off.
Ooh, good reminder.
You're live now.
Can you talk about the lighting in this game at all? 'Cause it's pretty bad.
Yeah, though I don't have like really
Yeah, maybe just
technical mentions.
Sure,
You know,
sure.
I would probably say the same thing.
Yeah.
But
It's pretty.
but yeah, in particular, the lighting within Appalachia is pretty incredible. The way the God rays come through the trees and such.
Yeah, it's really, really pretty.
I'm sure there's some ambient lighting, occlusion, mapping, something that I should know, but. Nope, somebody's after you.
Oh my god!
That's a giant tick. So check your scalp, and nice job.
You popped it. You popped it.
Really?
Yeah, we got ticks, we've got bloat flies, we've got a lot of creatures from West Virginia that were created from the folklore of the game. So like the Mothman and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Oh, you're good. I didn't know what that was. I guess it's just part of the hat. Try turning around and go. Keep that little guy right as your centerpiece, and then you might want to just bring the camera up a little bit so you can. There you go. That's good. Pick flowers that can be used for cooking and crafting. Yeah, that's what people do. Bless you. Just thought you were laughing at my flower picking joke. Yeah, you can jump up there.
Oh, good. Okay.
Just kind of use that yellow button, the Y button, to kind of hop from spot to spot. Just kind of turn around, look up. You might be able to hop all the way to the. Maybe. Might need to go around this.
I don't understand.
Yeah, you might want to go back down the hill and around. Try going down that way and to the left.
You drinking tea?
Green iced tea.
This is green iced tea. I'm more caffeine than green iced tea. Or is it yellow like that? Yeah. Also, that has more.
Yeah, you found a lighthouse. probably some cool stuff to discover within the houses here.
Yes, I know that. No.
And look out. You could try that left bumper if you want
How
to.
tight is this?
Up you go.
What are you getting?
Friendly guy. He's just a fan.
You know,
I'm only getting it when I'm not getting it on this
As
shot.
long as I'm behind
So
here.
you just picked up a health pack. If you ever down there's your health.
just asked if he
You
said
get the
Oh no,
this
yeah,
guy
it's
right
only
here.
shot that.
Oh, here?
Yeah, but I'm not shooting there. I'm only coming to that shot very.
Okay, very
It's,
intermittent.
like, it's not in my shot here.
Okay.
But
Okay.
if Devin tells me to go that way,
Alright.
you need to stick there.
Thanks.
Something's freaking out on the game right now.
That's terrifying.
Can't
Can
figure
someone
out.
leave that chair with the bag on it?
You, wait,
Seems better
Yeah,
now.
just leave the chair as well.
you don't want the chair?
Okay, whatever it was, fix it.
Yes, just make sure you're.
You don't want the chair?
I have not heard of
Does
it.
this work okay like that?
Now, yeah, so go ahead and say sorry.
Yeah.
Chair gone?
So there's stuff down there in those boxes probably too. Oh, a lighthouse souvenir. Just the crap you wanted.
I'm an idiot. Hold on. Alright,
Are we
check
seeing
it.
the box?
Yeah, take a break.
Thank you.
Check.
You good?
I hear you good. I hear you great. Thank you.
You got that either?
Yep. Good. Yep. Thumbs up.
I'm almost afraid to say your name.
Some folks that didn't quite make it when the bombs dropped.
Oh, a note. Her pretty bad. Ooh, there you go. There's a reference. You were saying the Mothman.
Yeah, so a little note, there's actually an event that sometimes takes place in this area where you may or may not see the Mothman.
Creepy.
We actually went down to
Hey,
all the
Ethan?
real world.
Can you lean forward for me when we start the show?
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Oh, okay. But sit back when we go into it.
All right. How's that looking for
Nice
you?
view.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Like he was wondering if he should lean back, like stay forward for the whole show.
Yes.
A glass of
yes.
wine or some
Stay
bourbon?
forward for the whole show if you can.
Okay. Just pillow.
You need a pillow?
Yeah, that'd be great.
We've got a little Xbox pillow there on the side.
I've got a
I got one. Oh, you're gonna give me two? They
yeah.
suck.
The pillow was bothering my back a little, so
I have horrible posture, so this is great.
yeah, you can. You might want to check in that suitcase to see if there's anything in it.
That's correct.
Right there. Okay, and then there's a duffel bag right below
Hey,
your feet.
Ethan?
Yeah.
Can you come forward just a little bit more?
Yeah.
There you go.
Right
That should
down
do
over
it.
by your feet.
Is that a chair?
Cancel out of that. It'd be
That'd be
right there.
Yeah,
There's a
cheap
zip
chair.
bag that might have. Yeah, so there's some ammo there, and it looks like there's an ammo box next to it as well.
I'll buy that.
And okay, this is kind of hard.
I'll buy that.
Basically, you've got to take the left stick and the right stick and find out
Yep.
how to pick a lock. You have to kind of move the two sticks, and you find out if now move the other stick.
At the same time.
Yeah, and it's a little mini game with lock picking, but you probably have. So if it's not going, you have to move the top one into a different direction. So and then you could try. And unfortunately, you're out of lock picks now. So I'll try that again later. So yeah, you can just head down the stairs.
Thank you.
I wouldn't advise jumping off the top.
No.
Probably some cool stuff in this house as well. Yep, if it ever gets too dark, you can always do that. Check up the stairs. Tarberry, that's a flower that can be used for stuff. You can take the fan if you want.
Shiny teapot.
That's actually a pretty cool little side quest in the game as well.
Oh yeah, we just got it there on the right.
Yeah, so basically your active quests are up in the top right corner. If it becomes too crowded with stuff, you can always turn them off. It'll show the active quests you have. It'll show any events that are happening in the area, and it'll also show if you're teamed up with a group, like what your leader is currently doing.
Are you here? Shift on the seat.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
I don't know if gravity's gonna let me do that, but is that okay?
It's not comfortable that way.
Okay.
Well, I don't have any.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm patting my spine with pillows.
It's fine.
Okay.
What was that? Was that a meat hook?
Yeah.
It was huge.
Where was the meat hook?
On a bed.
That's not normal.
You don't have one of those?
I have many meat hooks on my bed.
Oh God.
Sorry, honey.
That
Anytime,
thing is not normal.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
not normal for you, maybe. Anytime you see a little first aid kit, like the one that's in the shelves down there, usually you got to drink water in the world, so.
You can take so
Yeah.
much.
You can pick up a lot of junk, and then you can start building and crafting with that stuff. You can build camps and all that.
You guys get the timer up. Where's the first video?
Okay. Do you want me to reset any of it? Do you want to just go from here?
I like starting at the vault.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
please.
It's so pretty up there.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Let's just drop. What I don't. You don't have too much. So you got a lot of junk in your trunk right now, and but you have enough that it won't hinder you. So let's just fast travel back up to the vault.
You need all the junk to craft, right? That's how you do stuff.
Somebody's attacking us right now.
Oh
my god.
man. If you're just giving narratives, I apologize.
Let's get back up there. There we go. And there's you again. Yeah, it's going to be timed perfectly.
I set the cameras in auto.
So I'll just do that. And we'll let them see your character to start with, and then we'll just back out of that.
Shall we shut it completely?
Yeah, I guess I can hand it over to you once we start.
Perfect. Yeah, because we're starting with us, not gameplay. So you can
Okay.
start controlling that.
Great.
Okay. Okay. Roughly 3 minutes or so.
Okay.
Alright.
So I can show you the mess we could make you. We could put dirt all over your face, and how many scars can?
Whoa, you can add more than. Oh my
You're looking good,
god.
man.
You've seen some stuff. Jeez.
That's getting too close to the octagon.
This is what happens when you bring a meat hook into the bedroom.
And then you're good there. You know, maybe some forehead cysts.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. Mouth abrasions, you know, we got it all here. Mouth acne, mouth hives, mouth malate. I don't even melasma. Okay,
What does that do?
I don't know, but
2 minutes, guys.
there is.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, if you wanted, we could make you the catch-all of everything.
You can equip it all.
But all better.
Hey. Much better.
Yeah.
Right.
you got brown eyes. If you ever wanted, oh, whoops, I forget how we did it, but
Quite amount.
a lot of customization. There you go.
Alright. Man, customization's amazing.
Yeah, it's not, huh?
Yeah.
Did you ever think about one of these looks?
So many.
Looks pretty
yeah,
good.
there you go.
Of course, you can also find a hat in the world, and you can just rock that too. But we'll back out of that.
We got 1 minute to kill us.
I'm actually going to take them out there.
Let's have a good show. Good show. Good show. Yeah. Seconds.
What?
Is that the Joker?
No.
Oh, it's some other player.
That was great.
You got it. Okay. Yo. Hey, welcome to Xbox Live Sessions. I'm Ethan Rothmel. And if you're just joining us and you've never been in an Xbox Live Sessions before, this is a show where we play games with celebrities. And joined with me today are two wonderful celebrities, in my opinion. Matt Grandstaff from Bethesda.
Hey, how you doing?
Good to have you here, man. How
Thanks
are
for
you?
having me. Doing great. It's
Day
beta
one.
time.
Yeah, day one of the beta. How you feeling?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot better sitting here with you guys.
Yeah, I imagine so. And of course, the spider himself, Anderson Silva.
Hello, everyone.
How are you, man?
How are you, my brother?
Yeah, nice to meet you, man. This is so awesome. We got to meet briefly before the show. I'm super excited to get to play this game with you guys. I'm a huge Fallout fan. But for people that maybe haven't played this game, why don't you set the stage? Because obviously this is a prequel. What has happened, Matt, in the world of Fallout that leads to this moment?
So this is Fallout 76. This is actually today, October 23rd, not only being the day that we start the beta, the Break It Early test application, but in Fallout lore, October 23rd, 2077 is a famous date as it's known as the Great War, the day that the bombs dropped that led to the nuclear fallout. And with the nuclear fallout, there were people that went into vaults to stay alive.
Yeah.
Vault Tech being the provider of these vaults, and one of them was Vault 76, which was the plan to emerge and rebuild America. Vault 76 is in West Virginia, and that's where the game takes place.
Right on. So we're just coming right out of the vaults. We're the first people to emerge. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're right up there with the first people,
Awesome.
literally with the game being in beta today.
Very cool. Well, let's dive into it. I think Anderson, you're gonna be playing for us today. Is that you're gonna be playing the game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. It's very exciting to play this game, especially because it's brand new one.
Yeah.
And
It's beautiful.
very exciting.
I know, and they even built this amazing set for us. We got the special.
I like the TV.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome.
I love
Right?
it.
This TV is so cool. Well, let's dive into it. We're looking at character creation right now. We're looking at a character that's very, arguably.
How did I do?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Close to
I was
me.
on Google.
Straight.
I was on Google Images. I was trying. I was moving your eyes.
I
I was
like
like,
it.
should his nose be a little broken or
good
no?
job, buddy.
You look great. So I tried. I was showing you right beforehand, how messed up we could make your character. But whenever you're ready, we can jump on into it.
I was
Okay.
going to say, what's the deal with this forehead going right now? Because we haven't touched the controller yet.
Well,
I'm trying to
yeah,
figure out-
we could adjust. I don't know. That's like some wrinkle lines,
I see.
forehead, eyelids. I actually found looking at your pictures. I like to move the eyelids up a little bit there. We could. I don't know if you've ever wanted to have a new hairstyle, but
Hair?
I
don't think so.
I
No,
think
you don't think so?
I think the
Like a
beatnik
rainbow.
looks lovely on you.
I know. Just imagine that full head of hair.
Yeah, but with a quick
You
quick
can't
press of
change
B,
everything.
you're back. You're back.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, right.
So yeah, that's the character creation. You can change it at any time now. in Fallout 76 because you're playing with your friends for the first time, and obviously we want players to go out in the world and feel unique with the other people.
Yeah, and we're looking at character creation right now, and you were showing us a little bit before we went live that like there's like 1,000 scars and different ways to uniquely customize your character.
Yeah, you know, freckles, damage. You might know a little thing about damage.
Wow.
We could go in here and scar your face as many ways as. I mean, it wouldn't happen to you, but
Of course. It'd be one of us.
you know, you look like you got in a fight with a dog and a barbed wire
Oh, it's
fence
got
and
Batman villain.
a few other things. And again, good thing that we can just press B.
Oh,
And
thank
B for beautiful, I guess. And with that, I guess we'll just go ahead and.
Yeah, do you
I
have
like the suit.
Do you like the suit?
Yeah. So that's
Good.
the game's first third person, as the Fallout games have been. I've got you here in a Ranger outfit in Vault 76. This is Vault 76. Shows up on your map. And what's new with Fallout here with the map is you can actually see where other people are playing. Shout out to Tylotron 3000 and Sergeant Roofy.
I love gaming.
And I guess Hellmag at 86 is the last one we'll
I
call
think
out.
it's just a barrel elapsed.
Yeah, so we've got all these people, a couple dozen people playing in the world with you. There's actually somebody over here, Pros Only Gamer, who is wanted because he's apparently been killing people in the world, so we might want to watch out for him.
So does that just happen organically? Like as you kill people, you become wanted?
Yeah, Todd Howard, the game director, actually had an interesting conversation where he said, if you want to engage in player versus player combat, it starts with a little bit of a slapping fight. I decide I want to fight you, I slap you in the face. You want to fight me, you slap me back. Figuratively with fists or with a gun or whatever. And once you've engaged in that dance of PvP, then you can start fighting each other and killing each other.
Okay.
But if you do it and they didn't want to do it, then you become a wanted man, and then everyone can go after him. But it's also about doing whatever you want to do in the game. So we're out in West Virginia. You can have a wild and wonderful time.
And everywhere you see, you can go. Like as far as we're looking right there, right? You can walk all the way out.
Beautiful view.
Oh my gosh.
Look. It's nice.
It is. It's really spectacular.
Okay, everybody, let's go. Start the game.
Let's do it.
Yeah, once you head down those steps there. Now, Anderson, do you play a lot of games? Are you a gamer?
I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
When I have time,
Sure.
I try to play, but sometimes my kids just bully me a lot.
Right.
Dad, you know that you stop play games. I say, why? You know more young, just get out.
You get a lot more game time than if you cut out the gym. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You take a page from my
You
book.
can
I
give
haven't
up
been
like
to the
me.
gym in 5 years.
Yeah.
I've completely given up. And I can play games all the time.
Yeah.
Me too. I love games.
Oh, there we go. There's these robots.
And Liberator make zero. So.
Yeah, their eyes were glowing in the dark, so I gotta say, it's a little bit more cat. Like in the daytime, I'm not so scared. It was kind of freaky. There you go. Good shot. Oh
Nice.
my gosh. What a good shot.
You're a level 6.
Very lucky. Very lucky.
Because the beta just started a little bit ago, you're probably one of the higher level players out there at the moment. So see if you can keep that up.
So you obviously tour a lot too, Anderson. Do you get a lot of time to play it when you're on the go, or are you strictly at home playing? It's only when you're at home?
Nice shot.
Oh my gosh, did you kill it too?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. I like the glowing red star.
I got you.
We build the future for a broken nation.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah, I was gonna say the lore. There's a lot to explore within in this game. Is there a lot of like items, notes, things like that?
Oh yeah.
To find?
Because all the players in the world are now human players
Yeah.
playing, we don't have NPCs aside from robots and ghouls and stuff like that. A lot of the storytelling is environmental storytelling.
Oh, nice.
You're seeing what happened to these people. Right before we went live, I think we saw that somebody had a sickle by their bed and,
Yeah.
and some
Well,
bottles of booze. So maybe they knew that the end of the world was coming, or maybe they had watched Hereditary right before the bombs dropped. I don't know. And there's cats. So
gosh, so
apparently that is a
Evil cat. It's red.
that is an evil red cat.
So
So
you tell me you can pretty much
kill cats
anything,
and
kill-
fireflies in the game.
What? Cats?
You don't have to. You don't have to.
It's your choice. You can keep the cat. You could eat the cat.
So beautiful. The cats are so beautiful. Why are
You could play a banjo.
Oh. What are you gonna play for us?
Okay, let's go play.
And
Oh, you don't press it.
and if you play an instrument long enough, you can actually get a buff in the game. One of the stories I've heard that's really great is Ashley Chen, who's our production director. He likes to play the tuba. He's built a settlement and he plays the tuba, and people are like, "What the hell's this guy doing playing the tuba?" And then a bunch of turrets will start firing at the people that
So he
approach him.
ambushes people.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
he's
What a friendly
Sneaky.
guy. What a
Yeah.
friendly guy.
Ashley is very friendly. I hope he's doing well right now.
What I also see, the bottom right of Anderson's screen,
Yeah, what
it's
happened?
you got like red. Is that water?
Okay, so that's something new. Go ahead and hit the red B button and go to tap it and use the just tab over to the left a little bit until you see aid.
Keep going. Yeah, two more.
Two
Two
more?
over. There you go.
So
One more.
if you look in the bottom right now, one more to get to the aid.
There you go.
You have a little meter for your action points, which manages VATS, how fast you run. And then you also need to take care of yourself, just like you do, eating and drinking.
There you go.
I think I saw you eat some canned meat stew, so you're getting more of that, but you need to drink water, so now that's
Gotta hydrate. We've been walking around quite a lot.
pork and beans. There's
Old possum? Is that? Oh, that's a beer. I thought that was like actually an old animal.
Well, there are old possums that you can kill in the world.
Okay,
There-
okay.
There's two-headed possums in the world that you can fight. So that's, it all comes around. But yeah, so now you're in better shape, just like me now, and we can keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, I love how dense this forest is too. Like it's just so easy to look at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go into more detail. Like when you're first coming out of the vault, like what things should players be doing? Obviously, you have a lot of players starting the beta today. Like what should the first 25 minutes be for them?
Well, the first few minutes are actually in the vault, and people will take any amount of time to custom create their player. There are a couple quest line things to find out what happened to the Overseer when they left the vault. With your character, you've actually unknowingly done some of that stuff already, but it sets you off onto the main quest that you can follow, which currently, I think where we are in the main quest is investigating something at Morgantown Airport. Yeah, I mean, it's a Fallout game, so really wherever you want to go is up to you. I did place, if you turn around, head down the hill. I would just head down the hill, actually, and then that'll kind of
let's go.
get us towards where we need to go. If you hit this guy right here, too, we can look at the map. So what we want to do, we want to get to that little, I think it looks like Eva from WALL-E, that yellow and
It kind of does. Yeah.
yellow thing.
So that's our goal right there.
We'll head over there, and that'll get us some action.
Okay, so that's
But just heading down the hill is probably a good start towards that.
Now, Matt, you guys, I know you guys just did a big event out of West Virginia. How has reception been through the summer of this game? Like, are people pretty excited?
I mean, it's a pretty crazy thing to think that about 4.5 months ago, nobody even knew what Fallout 76 was.
Yeah.
We did a little tease. I had a puppet. I did some dabbing with it. And
that stream was so bizarre.
Yes.
It was so bizarre, man.
We were kind of, it was 24-hour stream jazz of weird things. And we announced the game. We showed it at E3. Really, the first time a lot of people played was at the Greenbrier, which is a real place in West Virginia. One of the coolest hotels I've ever been to. And in the game, we actually have a Greenbrier-inspired hotel.
Let's kill him! Oh man, they look hungry.
Okay, stop.
Stop. I don't think they speak English.
Yeah, they are not nice dogs.
You could use your MMA skills to fight them, yeah.
Oh,
grenade!
Or grenades.
That works too.
If you can hit the left bumper, you can also use the VATS mode. that allows you to
shot.
target them.
That was a good last shot, though.
Yeah,
Your guy looks happy.
yeah, Volboy's happy.
He's like, thank you, thank you. Oh,
I think
my
there's
gosh, that
more
was so
dogs
cool.
down there, so
Really?
yeah.
Is it easy to get jumped, or are we going to have to deal with this the entire hour?
Could be, and actually something in my experience of playing the game, there are heavier waves of enemies coming at you in Fallout 76 than in previous Fallout games, because there's that ability to also have
Okay.
Tim Lamb, one of our producers from the game, has just swooped in and
Helped you out.
and rescued you.
Hey, what's up?
What a nice sweater.
Yeah.
What a nice sweater he's wearing. He's waving. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Tim, like that in real world, wears a visor everywhere he goes. So nice of him to stop by.
All right, so yeah, Matt, we've talked a little bit about the game, but there's many people in chat that may not know the extensiveness of what you've done, Anderson. What titles have you won? Obviously, for people like you've won a lot.
So, in the games, I don't have too much.
Yeah.
Okay, but in real life,
In the real life, I don't know, I think,
we've lost track.
yeah, I think it's 8.
Oh my gosh.
8 or 9, that's it.
I got a 6th place baseball trophy once, so.
I got the participation trophy.
So we're all just
Yeah.
really good
We're all
athletes.
champions.
Yeah.
Just on different levels.
It's pretty impressive though that you like won so many titles that you've lost track. That is amazing.
So you got some bottle caps. That's the currency of the world.
Yeah, of course. No powder screwdriver, yeah. So all that stuff you can dismantle to craft different things,
Yeah,
right?
that's
to build
right.
to build these settlements. So
You can build a portable camp in the world that lets you create settlements as you're going through.
Yeah, so I think, is that where you, okay, this is where you make weapons and
Yeah.
use the same scraps. So all scraps they work with weapons, they work with structures.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, anything you can build. Basically, you keep all your junk. Your junk is really important.
Junk is really important.
Yeah, that's something I didn't expect to say today, but
It's a hoarder's dream.
yeah.
That's great.
Okay, but
Yeah, so you could build a hatchet right now.
Yeah,
So
I was
hit,
gonna say, you don't
go
have
down
much.
to edge. You don't have enough wood. Go to edge melee weapons. Hit B there.
wait.
Yeah, go back to that. Look down at it.
Okay, now.
Hit A.
And
Go to edged melee weapons.
That second one.
Hit
Hatchet.
A. Oh, B. The red one. A.
okay.
The green one down there.
Ooh.
Wow.
Now, chat.
Whoa.
Obviously, this is a live show, so if you guys
Whoa.
have questions for the Spider or
Yeah.
Matt here about the game, please post them in chat. We'll try and take as many as we can.
Yeah,
one at a time.
please, guys,
Yeah.
and try to help me, please.
Yeah, here. I'll create a hatchet for you.
Okay,
Here, let me-
please.
I
Yeah.
want Matt. to-
Wow.
It's pretty extensive. This is pretty overwhelming
We'll
for
do
me as
that.
well.
And yeah, so with all the resources you have, you could go here, and just like that, a level 1 hatchet. You got it there. We can go into your inventory, and
Do you have a weapon of choice in games like this? Do you care? You just whatever.
is it a meat hook?
A lot of guns, please.
Yeah, a lot of guys.
No,
All right.
guns.
Fortunately, we can do that.
So
Grenades.
here's your hatchet, but we will go right back to the short pump action shotgun,
Oh, right.
and we'll favorite that in your menu right there.
The goal is to not die. Okay, perfect.
Here you go.
Oh, you got that shotgun. That thing is sick. You gotta get close. You gotta get very close.
I thought that was something too. I thought that was maybe a mutated rhino, but we don't have mutated rhinos in the game, so I should have known that.
Oh, they're not indigenous to West Virginia?
Yeah. Oh, nature. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Look, beautiful.
It really
Huh?
is.
So you could sit there and pick flowers, or you could
you
fight some
really?
mutants. Oh yeah.
It's really just like a playground. Like, whatever you want to do, you can do it.
Yeah,
Pretty
I mean,
much.
I've known people that have their kids, play the G-rated version where they just walk around and pick flowers. But that's not always going as well as you'd hope, because if you look right
Oh
over
my
here,
God.
we've got a lot of scorched.
Run! Just get out of there, man.
Oh my God.
You can take those
Yeah,
guys.
you can handle
Okay.
it. You can handle it. Throw it.
You got the shotgun.
There you go. So he's too far away.
Yep.
Is that a dead body? Like it looks like they were frozen.
Oh yeah, so there are people from the Holocaust that are just shoot him. He's not going to do anything. He was just a remnant of another time.
Somehow that's
a happier day.
Oh.
Yeah. He's just like, oh man, Anderson shot me. But now, that was just the warm up. Now you've got
That's a real one.
actual Scorched coming for you, and they've got guns. So
I got you.
yep, you got him.
Okay, get out.
Get off my.
Oh my gosh!
Get off my porch.
Ah!
Get him! Stop! Body shot. Oh.
Very nice.
Nice job. Nice job.
When he doesn't have anything, you can just keep going.
Okay.
Oh, you're in another one. He's got a shovel. What is that? No, it's a hatchet. Oh, there we go. Another one on your left there.
Oh my
He's coming
god.
down the steps. They do not want you in
Where?
that house. He was in the house. He just went back in the house. He's gonna go take a nap.
Okay. Alright.
Just-
You all right now?
I'm not.
it's kind of freaky.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What is this? Oh, they gonna shoot me.
Yeah, you just gotta shoot back.
I didn't even see that.
Really?
Yeah, they're level 1 right now, and you're level 6, so
Should be fine.
you should
Where
be
are you?
okay.
There you go. Get him.
And he actually has got a little crown above his
Okay.
character, which means that he's probably got the best loot of anyone at
Okay,
this house.
so we want to kill him.
Yeah,
He's
you
gonna
wanna
drop
go
some
for
good,
that.
some good loot.
You got this.
All right, let's get this guy. Let's get this guy. Where'd he go?
Don't go up the stairs.
Is he upstairs?
I don't know.
Just close the door. It's his house. So obviously, this game's post. Oh, there he is, right there. He's right around the house.
There he is.
The stupid pistol scorched. There you go. Good shot.
Right. That was a good shot. That was the money shot right there.
Nice job. Always aim for the
Yep.
lower half. Very good. Very good. You
Yep.
got good ammo on that? 100.
Got some ammo out of it.
Very nice.
Yep, just close that. Press A twice or 3 times. You'll get all that stuff.
Oh my gosh.
You can get some brass knuckles too if you want to go
Now,
hand to hand.
I want to talk about that a little bit. So obviously this game takes place as the bombs have dropped. The world has been almost
Yeah, it's
completely
tough for
wiped out.
everybody, because I think the people in the house now watching the game, that's the good question.
Wait, which question?
What I want to know what you guys would do in an apocalypse. Like, what are you gonna if the bombs fall? Where are you going?
Duck and
Anderson,
cover.
what are you doing? What's your first? What are you gonna do to survive?
I don't know. I think you go talk to Tony Stark.
Yeah, you think that's actually really good.
Yeah. If we can find Robert Downey Jr., let's do that.
Yeah. The bombs fall. You don't even look for your family. Where's Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that.
I gotta meet him.
I don't know. I live in DC, and sometimes I think I need to have that plan.
That'd be the worst place. I
Yeah.
feel like that's
Just duck and cover, find shelter.
yeah. There you go.
I
There
don't
you
know
go.
where it goes.
I go to the nearest Costco.
Just
That's a good question.
head on up the road.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I hear scorched groans. I saw something coming from here.
Look up the stairs.
What's up, chat? How we doing? Good to see so many of you guys in here. Again, if you guys have questions for the Spider or mad about the game, I'll try and grab them and ask them
Yes.
for it all. It's good to see you. This is live.
Yeah.
I'm survived.
Oh, that's empty. You don't have to worry about that. Just hit
I
B
have
for
a lot.
back.
Yeah.
There you go.
So what do you think so far, Anderson? What are your thoughts? Besides, it's really scary.
Me too. I'm scared too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The ghouls in this kind of game, and the Scorch now, like, it doesn't matter how old I get, they still freak me out. Like,
Yeah.
it was just, they're grotesque.
One of the things that's really scared
You
me.
gotta heal though. You have no health.
We do this thing at the office now where you find out somebody's playing and you'll sneak up on them and they'll be crafting something and just doing whatever, and then they turn around and you're just staring at them. It's kind of a fun little gag we have.
Okay.
Let's you should probably heal up before we do anything real quick.
Oh yeah,
I
hit
wanna make sure.
right on the.
I don't actually know how to heal yet.
Yeah, a little shortcut.
Oh, you just inject it right into your chest. That's
Yeah.
great.
You know,
Stim pack.
feel better. It's slowly regenerating. Pick some pumpkins. Hey, it's almost Halloween.
Oh, nice.
Make some pumpkin soup. Save some for the other guys.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Okay.
Kid's gonna show up there
Yeah.
and have nothing to pick from.
And Yeah, see if you can find on your, go back to that little marker and kind of
get after that.
start
Yeah.
walking that way.
So it's back behind the house a little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay.
So Anderson, you're from Brazil originally. Do you miss it? Do you miss not being there?
No, I love Brazil, and sometimes I go to Brazil.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm very busy, but sometimes I go to visit my mom and my parents.
No, they're still down there.
Yeah.
Sao Paulo, is that?
No, Curitiba.
Okay.
I'm born in Sao Paulo.
Okay.
But I live my entire life in Curitiba.
Oh, right on.
And moved to here 10 years ago.
10 years, that was it?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that recent.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts? How do you like it so far, 10 years in?
You know, I like here.
Yeah.
I like LA.
He's
It's
like,
very
I like it
good.
nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Better than West Virginia?
I don't know because I never been there, you know. But
yeah, and what we're seeing so far is destroyed.
I don't think so. West Virginia is this, but one day maybe I go to West Virginia. So tell me about how much people accept this game in West Virginia.
That's a really good question. We're actually working with the West Virginia Tourism Bureau because people in West Virginia are over the moon about Fallout 76. One of their biggest festivals last week, it's called Bridge Day, and they have all these people that they jump off a bridge with parachutes and stuff.
All right.
Like safely jumping off
yeah,
a bridge.
They're not
But we brought Vault Boy down there. We're bringing Vault Boy to a West Virginia football game. He was at the Greenbrier. Everybody at the Greenbrier was amazing.
Yeah.
The iconic song that is in our trailer, Country Roads, the original John Denver track. We've been hearing people sing Country Roads for months now, ever since we did our trailer. So they love it. They're really excited, which is kind of a funny thing when you're like, and we blew up your state.
yeah, exactly. I gotta say, I went to Gamescom in Germany for the first time this year. Gamescom, huge gaming convention. And one of the things that they did that we do not do here in the States is at the end of the convention every day they would play a song to basically kick everybody out. So they play music, which is like your cue, like, hey, it's closed. And on the last day of Gamescom, they played Country Road. And everyone, as we were walking out, were singing. And it was like this unbelievable thing, because Gamescom is huge, and hundreds of thousands of people go, and everyone knew the words to Country Road.
Cool.
And I think it was completely because of your trailer.
We tried.
It was really cool, man. It was something I've never seen before.
We released the single a couple months ago and raised a lot of money for Habitat for Humanity, so it's been pretty
That's
cool.
awesome, man. That's really great. Now, obviously, every game you guys have done has taken place in a city, Boston, Washington, D.C., Vegas. What are the reception from those towns always kind of the same? Like, everyone's pretty excited? Or is Virginia
I think this one's a little bit different. I mean, there was a Splinter Cell game I played in D.C., and you play Call of Duty in D.C.
Right, it's a little different.
I'm forgetting which ones, but West Virginia, this is a little bit of a spotlight for them.
They don't get to be in a lot of games. I don't know what you do here. I don't know what you're...
Just fire.
I can't.
You're out of ammo.
You're out of ammo.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we're going to want to... No. Here, I'll help you.
Help me!
I'll get you.
Save it for the flies.
I set you up for disaster there.
It's all right, Matt. Matt's going to save us here.
Yep.
That's his own.
The
hero.
Take that, blood fly.
Oh, you got it. Nice shot.
Okay.
And let me get you the other one.
I don't know how you're killing a fly with a hatchet. I can't get one with a fly swatter.
Kill.
One more shot.
Kill.
There it is. All right.
Oh, Matt, you're our hero.
Man.
Oh, we're out of
Save
stim
my
packs.
life. Have one more.
One more?
Yeah.
One more blowfly for the road?
Let me take the
For the
phone
country
and try
road?
to start now.
Well, we're almost out of health.
Let's see. I think we've got some cherry cola, some Nuka.
Oh, that's great. That'll
You know.
fill us right up.
Okay, but I take the ammo.
How about a ribeye? Let's
I think
see.
that gun specifically doesn't have ammo. Like that gun needs
You want some
shotgun
vodka?
shells.
We'll just drink some vodka for fun.
That's gotta be great.
And and you want
I
some
don't believe it.
canned dog food. Now you're better.
Kill me.
I saved you.
Okay.
Just like in the real world. We're walking down the street and I'll save you.
So in a post-apocalyptic setting, what is your greatest asset? Really, like you personally, like Anderson, I'm asking you and Matt. What's your, is your hand-to-hand combat? What's your biggest skill?
My biggest skill? Run! Run!
That's how I feel. I get you.
Fast!
Yeah.
Fast you can!
Just
Run!
get the hell out of there. All right, that's fair.
I've worked on Fallout games for 10 years, so I feel like I just have like Fallout knowledge.
People
and
are gonna look to you. Yeah.
That's the best thing I have going for me.
You're gonna be the leader of the next civilization.